Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Man, it's super early. Everybody should still be laying in their hotel room trying to recover.
Slamming, blaring jazz like we're going into the evening.
Well, you know, you gotta do that every now and then.
Blues, whatever it is.
Isn't that how you start the morning?
Everybody starts the morning like
Go
that.
park in front of a business, blaring music.
Blaring music. That's why I don't have audio.
Well, on that note, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast.
What's up?
This is the life. So hey everybody, my name is Marcus. I am your clueless leader. If y'all don't know who I am, welcome to the podcast. I usually try and take you on a learning journey, and see, half the time I don't even know what I'm saying, where I'm going, what's going on in this world. But we are in the bright and sunny Panama City Beach, Florida. Today I've got Daniel with me.
Hey there.
And we've got a returning special guest, Bryan from Southern Iron Customs, Sick Customs in Panama City Beach.
Hello. It's good to be back, man. Good to have you guys go.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's always fun to come down here. You know, we came down in December, that little break between December and New Year's. That was nice to get out. He wants to make sure people know he has a motorcycle.
Bike shop.
I'm sure you deal with that all the time.
Yeah. It's kind of funny sometimes, man. I'm like, these guys go extra hard to let you know they're passing the shop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they have to.
You got to bust that rev limiter all the way down to newbies. It's like bike shop.
Yeah, if you
Every bike shop and bar, you gotta rev it.
Yeah.
If you don't, did they really know you're riding?
Yeah, I mean, that's the
Hey,
thing
it's cool,
about
though.
it.
They let us know they know we're here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he didn't rev, I know. Well, I forgot to set up.
Tell we're on about this morning. Everybody's
Yeah.
got a late night, got technical difficulties.
I just forgot to set my screen so it doesn't lock on me. It's okay. I've only done that about 1,000 times in this podcast.
Speaking of, what do you guys think about the kickoff party last night?
That was fantastic.
It's always, for a better lack of terms, sick.
Yeah, I love it. So Buster, you know, we've been doing bike nights with Buster ever since I met Buster, but I want to say that's our something like the 15th
Yeah.
kickoff party, and every year it's just gotten bigger, and I think last night was probably one of the biggest ones I've seen. We filled all three parking lots. The gravel parking lot was full.
Yeah.
The front of Buster's was full. In front of the hangar was full, and down the street.
Well, you know,
Shit, half of them were from Chattanooga, I think.
Oh.
me and Lewis
Yeah,
were
it seemed
talking
like
a
it.
couple weeks ago. We were like, you know, Buster keeps it up. Everything past sick is going to be Buster something. He's going to like to have it all just going down Thomas Drive.
Yeah, man, he's he did it right on that corner though, buying basically that whole block.
Yeah.
And you guys probably don't know this, but the warehouse is behind that. He also owns, which
We learned that last night, actually.
Tom.
I'm guessing has the vintage.
Yeah.
He had the scooter, the topper.
Yeah. So Tom, really cool guy. He's all about vintage bikes. That's his thing in the vintage club.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly. I don't want to speak out of line, but I think he's on the board of that. I know he's a major part of that. But either way, he split that with us for the first time last night. If you notice, all the vintage bikes kind of scattered throughout the boardwalk.
Yeah, I saw that.
Very cool.
I was enjoying that.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, man, would you sell me that 250 right there? He goes, no. And then he started telling me the blue Harley over in the far corner. He got when he was 14 years old from his dad.
Wow.
I'm like, how cool is that? Like, you got to be the coolest kid on the block. He goes, I was.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, absolutely.
Who gets a Harley Davidson back in the 70s?
Well,
You know,
At 14.
years old. And I'm sure there's a lot of those 14, 15-year-old young men back then that built, you know, with scrap parts and things. That was more common. But, yeah, brand new bike to him, and he still has it. And he's like, I'll never sell it. Can't blame him for that. So
that's super
it's very cool, though.
You don't see that connection to things anymore. People get stuff, they move them around, they never keep it.
Well, there's no tradition anymore either. It seems like, there's a few of us, and I'm not trying to, split up age ranges or generations or whatever. But
well, Daniel's
the
a
new
baby.
generation don't
Yeah.
give a damn,
youngest one in the room
millennial
here.
or whatever you want to call it. But I feel like I say that, but last time we kind of touched bases on this too. But I feel like that generation, hang on to things.
Mm-hmm.
And today it's just a material world. It's
Yeah.
buy, sell, throw away, whatever. Even our generation tend to hang on to things.
Yeah.
That kind of fades out.
Hang on to them, learn how to fix it, maintain it.
Yeah.
It can last forever if it's.
Well, I mean,
actually
looking
taken
around
care
your
of.
shop, I would never assume that you hang on to anything.
Yeah. It's a fine line of hoarding. Almost. But no, man,
It's practical hoarding.
It's neatly organized
not,
hoarding.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't look junked up. It might look
Oh,
a
no.
little rougher this year, saying how
No.
lack of help, but in
Well,
preparation.
It's a motorcycle shop.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about it. It has that, for someone that's never been in a smaller independent shop, it has that presence. Like we talked before, you came from the corporate side of the motorcycle world, and, everything is nice, neat, organized in its place, and there's only so much that larger dealers can do and larger motorcycle shops can do. That it's definitely a different presence.
Oh, for sure. Well,
when you come into something like this.
Employees. You got, in the corporate world, you got a motor clothes division, you got a parts division, you got a service division.
Look at that.
Excuse me.
Go for it.
Let's do this song. This is Bryan. How may I help you? Hey, Dan. How you doing, buddy?
He lays it out. He's an easy man. No, I still got it going.
I know.
Right? Yeah. I'll definitely we'll be looking after Bike Week. I got some help for Bike Week, but after Bike Week, I'll be looking for sure, bringing on a service tech.
Y'all hear that here? If you're a certified service tech, good employee, and you're looking for a job, call SICK, Panama City.
Yes, sir.
It's so quiet.
Yeah.
It's amazingly quiet.
We watch the spiking here. He just wants to talk to you.
Yes, sir. I sure appreciate that, man. That's a mighty generous offer. And what was your name again? So I can write this down. I actually got some folks right in front of me right now. Gotcha.
You see, I mean, you don't get like
Yes, sir.
how that's
Yeah.
it's
I
the
need
parts wall.
I need one of those for my garage.
What's that?
I mean, that's super cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to have stacks
That's
like
what,
that because you have all these different bikes.
that's what you think. I just get one for each bike.
It'd just be one gasket.
No, I sold my last one yesterday, and I was hoping
Need to put
try
some
get
pegboards
here
up.
before Friday, but yeah, told me when I ordered
Tool
yesterday
and part
that
storage.
they doubted it coming out of Missouri that it would make it in time. But we had 3 to start the week. I usually go through a couple of them. We just went through all 3. So. Was he hollering for me?
He's good. I got him.
Went back there, punched them.
No, we left it recording for a minute. Then when I went to check on Gadget, he hit pause
Yeah,
on
you
it.
can rewind now. It's
But-
useless.
But what was funny? I don't know if you heard. Like even while you were on the phone, I was like, "Yeah, if you're needing a job and you're certified and you're skilled,
Mechanic?
yeah,
That's a good shout out.
Yeah.
This guy's want me to send him my work. I'm like, we'll pick it up, we'll fix it, and bring it back to you. I'm like, yeah.
No. that puts a lot of liability on you.
Yeah.
You got to
No, they
take
can't.
that risk then.
I can't.
Well, then you're slapping your name on
Oh,
the
yeah,
work that somebody
yeah.
else is doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would never do that.
No.
I don't know if that was a generous offer or if that was an offer to help him get business too. Still, it's an offer, and it is. I'll take it as a
Hey.
generous offer.
You never know.
Very
Yeah.
kind.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were also talking about your parts walls because stuff like that. It's just so cool. walking into a little independent shop and just seeing it. I mean, even for people that, say they have a new bike and bike's under warranty and they want to be a big part of their local dealer.
Yeah. Well, this is a more personable environment,
Yeah.
and you walk in, you deal with one person most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, like any other shop, we don't like people standing in the garage for liability reasons and
Yeah.
things like that. But to an extent, those guys go up to the door and they're able to kind of see what we're doing to their bike and ask questions. And they come up, like you said, they come up to the parts counter and they can see all the gaskets and the oils and everybody else's parts waiting to be put on.
And it's not like you have one of those cavernous shops that it just goes into a far corner and you can't see it and get no updates or anything like that.
But either way, with that being said, it is that one-on-one connection that you do get at an independent shop versus a dealership. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that, the dealerships don't do good jobs with their service riders, because there are some service riders, and we had some at Mountain Creek and other dealerships in the past, but that are super personable and just really good at what they do. And that's what makes a dealership shine,
Yeah.
I was always a firm believer in training on, the meet and greet and building that relationship. It's just a lot easier in an independent shop.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing with you is there's some independent shops that they don't necessarily want to have that working relationship with the bigger stores and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But, I work for the corporate side of it. You're an independent shop and we get along like crazy. Now, our shops don't have really any compete at all.
No.
But it's a good thing to see that stuff.
Well, and I think that falls more into the lifestyle of this biker community.
Yeah.
Like interest. Pretty certain this shop brought us together, just like many of my other friends I've made over the years doing this.
Yeah.
But having a like interest, a biker, whether that biker is
At some point, though.
whether that biker is riding a Honda or a Harley or whatever.
Yeah, you haven't kicked me out of the parking lot yet.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, Valkyrie.
It's just a matter of time.
Thing is about his bike, it'd probably outrun most of these Harleys.
It's no slouch.
I guarantee it. Those are cool machines, but
Thank you.
with that being said, in the biker lifestyle, the biker community, I don't think people shun other bikers.
They shouldn't.
They shouldn't. I mean, but it's a shared like interest. I feel like where that falls in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, excuse me 1 second. Just trying to work and do an interview. We'll just do it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. What's up, Sam?
How do y'all get up so early after staying out so late?
I have an alarm that goes off at 5.
Oh,
I just don't drink myself stupid.
it's hard to do that hanging out with Chris.
I think you left before we did anyways.
Oh, I did. I've been up since 5 also. So.
Yeah.
So now I can tell everybody around here is old. We don't read signs. We complain about staying up late. We complain about getting up early. Right there with you, buddy.
That's how it goes.
I mean, I'd have to say last night's kickoff party was probably, the biggest that I've seen. I've been to probably 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely, I had a lot of fun last night. I definitely noticed a big crowd. A lot of familiar faces been here over the years. So we're in our 9th year here now, so you figure 2 bike weeks a year, minus the hurricane or the COVID, whichever, or both, they had got canceled
Well,
after that.
we still came down for the COVID run because we turned into the We the People
Oh,
rally.
yeah, We the People. Yeah, we had a great turnout for that. That was
Yeah.
that was really awesome. And the only advertising that we did through that was social media.
Yeah.
It's about the only advertising I do. Anyway.
Well, and you started pushing the Grand Lagoon run at that time too.
Glad you brought that up. That's still a thing. We still
Yeah.
have shirts here. So people want to pick up those maps when they come down. The Grand Lagoon Run keeps you here on the east end of Thomas Drive, making the big loop, the Lagoon Loop, we call it.
Well, it's so nice because there's so many places on that I've been coming down here for years and I didn't really know about. and it introduces you to these places. And the big thing for me, since I have come down here so much and I've started meeting so many locals and getting to know a lot of the locals, a lot of these places are kind of like those spots where a lot of the locals go.
Yeah.
And I've started going in those now. You know, people remember me, and it's a good time. And of course,
you're hard to forget. I've tried numerous times.
Is that why you jumped this morning when I walked into the living room?
Yeah.
Like, oh
crap, he's
still here.
So, you know, but that's vice versa too. You know, like I said about last night, you see a lot of familiar faces, and those familiar faces are the ones that I've seen time after time every bike week here in the shop.
Yeah.
And have grown to know that Wednesday night is a thing now. You know, it's a kickoff bike week party, and Whiskey Dicks plays every year. Those guys are great. It's perfect really for the environment.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, I've seen them here play a couple times. I got them lined up. I've got them playing at the shop. They've already played once for my St. Patty's party at the shop, and I'm getting them to come back in July for another party that we're having at the shop.
Yeah, man, they're just absolutely perfect for what that is, and the guys are really good at what they do. So I'm glad Buster gets that booked every year. But you know, today starts off really the big part of Bike Week for us here at the shop.
Yeah.
Thursday, we got the CBR show, the Chopper Bobber Rat show. Tomorrow we have the first time ever that we're doing the FXR Friday show.
How many do you think you're going to have show up for that?
You know, it's the first time, and again, we advertise through social media, so if I had 5 show up, I'd be happy to start, but who knows, you know.
I think last spring you ended up having about 10 for the Performance Bagger show.
I think it was a little over that, but yeah, that was a great turnout, and we're doing that again Saturday.
Yeah.
Not just baggers, performance bikes, bagger.
I'll probably come out and lose to a Road Glide.
You might lose to a Softail. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen with those. That performance thing is really taken off, and it's fun. You know, it's a fun deal to work on to help set those bikes up. You know, people come in with a taller suspension. We push Legends. You know, the Shorty Bassani. Bassani sponsors Dylan, which I'm also a sponsor for Dylan. And those guys have been good to us. We've pushed a lot of the pipes for these performance style builds. And, you know, just the people more and more people going to chain drive. Yeah. Hey, can you mail me a chain drive setup? Or people just coming off the street. Hey, I want to go to chain drive. And it's just cool.
You know, yesterday I went out to Frank Brown. And I was talking to some of the vendors out there that have their companies. I'm not going to say the companies because we talked about some stuff that isn't really public information yet. But we talked about stuff. These are huge companies that have been around, companies that people buy regular parts from for their 21, 23, 26-inch bikes and stuff like that they're starting to make lighter weight parts. They're starting to. One of these companies is getting ready to make a lightweight swing arm for baggers, and it's so exciting to see that these companies are starting to step into that realm because they see it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the fad cycle, or whatever you want to call it, where you see, you know, the choppers back in the day were in, and they come all the way around, and it goes to the bigger bikes, and then the big wheel came in, and then the fat tire. And, you know, the big wheel's still around, but
what do you think the next fad's going to be after performance?
I mean, who knows? It's going to go back crazy to right now. I mean,
that's what they keep saying. It's coming back to choppers.
Choppers are coming back. I said that October. And a lot of that, you know, I hate to say this, not being judgmental or stereotypical, but, you know, it is the hipsters, you know, are bringing back the old skinny vintage chop, and I think it's super cool. Those guys are like, you see a younger generation going to the older style, you know, the shovel head chop, and you know, my personal favorite is an Evo. You know, build a Evo chop, and that fad is definitely coming back. I don't think it'll interfere with that performance style. You know, it's just 2 different styles, and it's kind of so far.
Well, I mean, to me, it's one of those things that the like the choppers, you have a group that never let the choppers die.
Yeah.
With the big wheels, you've got a group that it's not necessarily a bad thing, but that's their thing. That's what they like. The same thing with the big wheels. You got guys that haven't let it die. They really love their big wheel bikes and stuff, and they still ride those bikes and everything. For me, and it could just be because the performance bagger appeals to me so much, it seems more of something that's going to stick around more even after whatever the next fad may be kind of comes in, simply because a lot of what you do. Look at that, busy man.
Southern Iron Kustoms, Bryan.
We'll be right back. And we're back. See, they never know when we just.
He didn't need to say we're.
But what we were talking about, the fads and everything. But with that stunt stuff, with that being said, as bad as I hate to, but shop's getting busy and phone's starting to blow up. But
to load the bike up with my clothes.
And you broke the exhaust.
No, I didn't break the damn exhaust. It just fucking fell off. And pulling it.
Sounds like it broke.
Traffic light pulling into the damn neighborhood.
So,
with
that being said, I'm going to cut out of here and end this interview today. But
before you
let's get back together.
Yeah, well, we want to do.
Side of this.
We want to do. We're going to come back today. Hopefully, we can get with
Dylan and
Steve.
Sit down, Steve.
Look, here's what you got. I'm just going to have you do this. I'm giving you 3 chips for Chop Ride Sale. So, what 3 bikes you got?
All right, I got a Pan, Street, and a 636.
All right. So, you got to chop one. You got to just ride one without touching it, and you got to sell one.
I feel like this is easy.
Audio says 636. I know Low Life would have loved to pick that up. So. I'm just going to cruise that street glide. I mean, it's got more than you ever need on a motorcycle anyways, and super smooth. And the old panhead, that's going to be a sick chopper right there for sure. Nice picks, man. I like those.
You got lucky.
Random out the back. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. There's a Z90 in here that we pulled out about 5 dozen times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but yeah.
That was a good pick. I wish those were mine. You just drop them off.
Well, we'll
figure
we're
that out.
We're gonna come back. Hopefully, be able to get the interview with Dylan and Steve and everything. I think that'll be fun too.
Yeah, man, and give you
done.
an actual aspect from the guys on the professional level.
Absolutely.
That are traveling all over the country doing that for a living. So that'll be fun for the listeners.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Rock stars without guitars.
I appreciate it, Bryan.
Thanks, guys.
We out.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.